Back here at the shotgun set. Bulldogs down to 7 here on the play clock as Brett will move around in motion. It'll be Bauer again, right up the gut. Bounces left side to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
The redshirt freshman Wyatt Bauer with a great cut into the end zone. The first touchdown of the game goes to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs did not get a touchdown last year against Pittsburgh State. Bulldogs never led against Pittsburgh State, and now in the lead 6-3.
Wyatt Bauer showing what he's capable of here for Ferris State as he directs the first scoring drive of the year.
They might go to Boyd on the outside.
Nope. On the play clock, it'll be Bauer up the middle. Wyatt to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Or you're dominant on the offensive line right now, so you just keep letting Wyatt Bauer run it as he's trying to put up a Jared Bernhardt type game.
Ferris State rolling here, 20-3 Bulldogs. In the first half with 6:31 to play, and that offensive line has been dominant, as we mentioned. Bauer sends Brady Rose into the offensive backfield. Bauer, spot throw, over the top, touchdown, Bulldogs!
What a job right there. Tremendous throw there by Wyatt Bauer. Kind of sold the run a little bit and then just threw it right over the top. Tariq Brett, good job tracking the ball, pulling it in, and then getting it across the plane. Huge touchdown for Ferris State.
The Bulldogs make it 33-17. Wyatt Bauer, his first touchdown throw as a Bulldog. Having a big night here at his debut for Ferris State.
A great job right there as Tariq Brett. Nice job catching the ball. And
First and 10, Ferris State.
So first and 10 for Ferris State. Bauer floats one deep, gets some separation, 1 foot in, and that is a touchdown. That is a beautiful throw by Wyatt Bauer as Tay Boyd, which I might have said was Bauer, but this is Bauer here. He is in the pocket, has all day, and down the seam, wide open. A complete miscommunication for the Storm defense is the receiver. That is Carson Golker. So Boyd recovers, and Bauer goes quickly to work. And Bauer, broken coverage, leads to a touchdown as he will just jog into the end zone. That is Tay Boyd.
Bauer in the gun. Cooper motions out. It'll be Wyatt left side. Off the left side, trying to reach for the end zone. Reaches across. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job there by Wyatt. He was able to use his body to shield the defender and did a good job of extending that ball, crossing the plane. Ball only has to break the plane for a touchdown, so the Bulldogs answer quickly.
Bauer in the offense here. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs with the football at the 30-yard line here in Tiffin. As Brett will motion out. Quick throw to Brady Rose. Looking to throw over the top for Tariq Brett. Diving effort. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
There's that play. We've seen it so many times. Brady Rose with a soft touch. Tariq Brett open, tracking the ball and catching it, tucking it in, hanging on to it as he hit the turf. Bulldogs lead for the first time.
Great play by Ferris State offensively as Bauer pitched it out to Brady Rose. He looked downfield, and Tariq Brett streaking behind the defense gives the Bulldogs their first lead of the ball game here at 13 here with 5:05 to play in the first half. Bulldogs fake the give. Bauer looking over the top for his brother, Tarek Bauer. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Bauer to Bauer. A connection right there, and I'm not sure where the Bauer family is in this stadium right now, but they got to be some of the happiest people on the planet right now.
Wyatt to his brother Tarek at Ferris State from 20 yards away makes it 27-7. Just saw him come on, and the Bulldogs went right to him, able to read the ball nicely into the end zone.
And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody thinks that Wyatt's going to be good. Tarek Bauer's got a chance to be equally as impactful at his position as Wyatt is at the quarterback position, as Eddie able to bang it through.
Steady Eddie gives Ferris State a 28-7 lead. 4:57 to play here in the first half as the Bulldog offense has looked pretty much unstoppable. Tackle here as the Bulldogs make some changes up front here on that offensive line. Back to throw. Wyatt here on the designed run has a hole right up the middle. Bauer breaks a tackle to midfield, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Wyatt Bauer and the Bulldogs!
What a run there by Wyatt Bauer. 75 yards for a touchdown.
Able to answer the Tiffin score. It took just 5 seconds or so for Bauer. 1:57 to go in the first half. Make it 34-14 as Bauer finds pay dirt here for Ferris State.
Boy, you could see him turn on the afterburners right there. They had a chance and slowed him down a little bit at one point, but you could see that speed there by Wyatt Bauer. Those Bauer boys with a lot of speed, and Wyatt.
With Ahern to the left side. It'll be Wyatt trying to dive forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's a big touchdown right there as the Bulldogs get back on the board and open up a little bit more breathing room in Bulldog Nation.
Ferris State with Wyatt Bauer on the direct snap off the left side behind the Nasty Boys. Finds the end zone, and the Bulldogs increase the lead to 41-27.
Tiffin has made the Bulldogs sweat here most of this.
Thought it was 9 on the jersey, and it was 1-0. So either way, first down and 10 now at the Ferris State 49-yard line. Motion to the far side. Bauer takes the snap. Stands in, has plenty of time, airs it out down the middle. Man wide open, caught at the 10-5, touchdown Ferris State. That one went to Underwood, who was 3 or 4 yards behind, making the play defensively for Roosevelt. First and 10 from midfield now for Ferris State. They have 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right side. Bauer out of the shotgun as a man to his left in the backfield. Motion to the near side. Bauer straight drop. Stands in, looks, airs it out again down the near side. Again wide open. Caught at the 12 and to the 10-5. Touchdown once again. Bauer connects on a long pass. Brett wide left. 2 receivers to the right. Bauer awaits the shotgun snap. Motion to the near side. Knee-high snap. Bauer back to throw. Tosses a long one down the far side. Caught at the 10-5. Touchdown once again. The long touchdown strike, and Ferris State extends their lead. And that sets up a manageable 3rd and 5 for Ferris State. Snap, and Bauer, the keeper, sidesteps a man, goes to his right, and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Wyatt Bauer, his 6th rushing touchdown of the year, and it is now a 34-0 lead for Ferris State.
Warriors coming with 5 here up front. Bauer has all kinds of time, though. He's got all kinds of real estate. He takes off left side to the 20, 10, 5, diving forward. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Rob, the whole left side of the field was wide open.
Bauer, Underwood comes through. It'll be Wyatt up the middle behind the big boys. Touchdown, Bulldogs! It'll be first and goal coming up here for the Bulldogs.
That's just a little drop back to pass. Here's he.
Bauer to the outside, to the end zone, touchdown, Bulldogs to Jeremiah Lee.
Boy, great job there as Lee able to square his shoulders right there to the quarterback, and good find there by Wyatt Bauer, right on the money, catching a backpedaling Jeremiah Lee, and the Bulldogs take a 20-0 lead as Eddie Jewett going to line up for the point after try. Bulldogs cooking there. Moving the ball at the end of that first quarter and then begin the second quarter with a bang. A couple of plays there, explosive play on the run by Wyatt Bauer. And then Bauer to Jeremiah Lee as the PAT try is up and it is through. 21-0, the Bulldogs lead at 14:32 of the second quarter. So Bulldogs again continuing to click here in this game as we take a look at some of the numbers there. Again, it's going to be a 5 plays. 53 yards in 1 minute, 41 seconds, and the touchdown play is Wyatt Bauer to Jeremiah Lee.
Everything at. You want to make sure that you keep yourselves fresh. Rose across, and a quick dump outside to Brett. Brett's going to evade himself right back into the middle of the field, through some tackle to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Tariq Brett, showing his speed and his agility and really his acceleration there as well. He got some blocks on the wide receiver screen outside on the left side and then just used a handful of blocks along the way to work it somewhat horizontally into open field and beat everybody to the end zone with his play towards the quarterback. On 3rd down, Bauer's going to float one. Gulker, touchdown. Ferris. Gulker is in now. Bauer runs it up the gut and stretches for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Man in motion's Gulker. He's going to go in his direction, and he is going to find him just too tall. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It's lined up in the slot to the right, moves in motion. Wyatt looking to throw, quick throw. Pulled down here by Tariq Brett. Tariq, one-on-one to the 10, 5. Tariq Brett to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job there by Tariq Brett. I tell you what, not to be denied. He just found his way into that.
But the Lakers notice Bauer looking to the end zone. Across the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs to Tariq Brett. The Bulldogs strike again as Wyatt Bauer hooks up with Tariq Brett. Line up here in the shotgun set. Rose in motion. It'll be Wyatt right up the middle. Right into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!